Mount Fuji. The name alone evokes a sense of awe, a silent power radiating across the landscape. Its snow-capped peak, often shrouded in mist, has inspired poets, artists, and dreamers for centuries. The mountain's iconic silhouette is instantly recognizable, a beacon of Japanese identity. It has borne witness to the rise and fall of empires, its slopes echoing with the stories of countless souls. From ancient folklore to modern art, Mount Fuji has permeated every aspect of Japanese culture. Its image, a silent guardian watching over the nation. But Mount Fuji's significance extends far beyond the borders of Japan. It speaks to a universal human experience, embodying the pursuit of challenge and the allure of the unknown. Each step closer to the summit is a victory over doubt, a triumph of will over fatigue, and from the peak, the world unfolds in a breathtaking panorama, a reward for the courage to face the climb. Mount Fuji's allure lies not just in its breathtaking beauty, but also in its ability to inspire. It serves as a constant reminder that challenges, however insurmountable they may seem, can be overcome. It teaches us that the path to growth is often steep and demanding, but the rewards are immeasurable. The mountain stands as a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within us all. It encourages us to embrace the unknown, to test our limits, and to discover the strength we never knew we possessed. Just as Mount Fuji's peak pierces the clouds, we too can strive to rise above our limitations. Each challenge we overcome, each obstacle we navigate, brings us one step closer to our own personal summit. And like the breathtaking view from atop Mount Fuji, the rewards of our efforts will undoubtedly be worth the climb. Mount Fuji's legacy extends far beyond its physical presence. Mount Fuji's roots run deep into the heart of Japan, its image intertwined with ancient myths and folklore. Long before it became a destination for climbers, it was a sacred site, a dwelling place for gods and spirits in the Shinto faith. Stories of its creation were passed down through generations, each tale adding to the mountain's mystique. One legend speaks of the mountain being formed overnight, a dramatic upheaval that shifted the landscape and birthed a sacred peak. This sudden appearance only solidified its position in the cultural consciousness, a symbol of both the Earth's power and the ephemeral nature of existence. Over centuries, Mount Fuji became a recurring motif in Japanese art and literature. Its image graced woodblock prints, its slopes populated by intrepid travelers and mythical creatures. Poets penned verses celebrating its beauty, their words painting vivid pictures of its snow-capped peak against the rising sun. Perhaps the most iconic depiction of Mount Fuji is found in Katsushika Hokusai's 36 Views of Mount Fuji. This series of woodblock prints, created in the 19th century, captures the mountain from various angles and in different seasons. Hokusai's masterpiece, The Great Wave off Kanagawa, juxtaposes the mountain's stoic presence with the dynamic energy of the sea, creating a powerful image of nature's duality. These prints, widely circulated during Japan's Edo period, brought the beauty of Mount Fuji to a wider audience. They served as a window into the country's natural splendor, fueling the imaginations of those who had never laid eyes on the majestic peak. Hokusai's work not only celebrated the mountain's physical form, but also captured its essence, its ability to evoke a sense of awe and wonder. Beyond visual arts, Mount Fuji found its way into the world of literature, Murasaki Shikibu's The Tale of Genji, often considered the world's first novel, mentions the mountain, further cementing its place in Japan's cultural landscape. Contemporary photographers seek out unique perspectives, capturing its ethereal beauty in new and unexpected ways. Mount Fuji, it seems, is a timeless muse, its allure as potent today as it was centuries ago. Beyond the veil of cultural significance, Mount Fuji stands as a testament to nature's raw, unbridled power. It is a force of creation and destruction, born from volcanic fury and sculpted by the patient hand of time. Its slopes, a mosaic of lush forests, volcanic rock, and snow-capped peaks, tell a story of constant change, a reminder of the Earth's ever-evolving beauty. The mountain's symmetrical cone, a perfect archetype of a volcano, dominates the horizon, a testament to the forces that shaped it. Its slopes, a tapestry of diverse ecosystems, are home to a surprising array of flora and fauna, each adapted to the unique conditions of this volcanic landscape. From the lush forests at its base to the barren, windswept summit, Mount Fuji is a microcosm of nature's resilience and diversity. As you ascend, the vegetation gradually thins, giving way to volcanic rock and ash, a stark reminder of the mountain's fiery origins. The silence is broken only by the crunch of gravel underfoot and the whisper of the wind, a symphony of nature that both soothes and invigorates the soul. Sometimes the peak emerges, a majestic presence bathed in golden light, a sight that takes your breath away. For centuries, Mount Fuji has been a pilgrimage site, a place where people come to test their physical limits and seek spiritual renewal. The climb, though challenging, is a deeply rewarding experience, each step bringing you closer to the heavens, both literally and figuratively. The ascent is a journey of self-discovery, a physical and mental test that pushes you to your limits. As you climb, the air thins, making each breath a conscious effort. Your legs burn, your lungs ache, but the desire to reach the summit propels you forward. Along the way, you encounter fellow climbers from all walks of life, each with their own reasons for making the journey. There's a sense of camaraderie on the mountain, a shared understanding of the challenges and the rewards. Strangers offer words of encouragement, smiles are exchanged, and for a brief moment, you feel connected to something larger than yourself. Reaching the summit is a moment of pure exhilaration. You stand on the roof of Japan, triumphant, humbled, and filled with a sense of accomplishment that words can hardly express. Mount Fuji offers a variety of trails, each catering to different skill levels and preferences. The Yoshida Trail, the most popular route, winds its way up the mountain through a diverse landscape of forests, volcanic rock, and stunning vistas. The climb is challenging but achievable for most people with a reasonable level of fitness. For those seeking a more secluded experience, the Subashiri Trail offers a quieter, less crowded ascent. This trail winds through ancient forests, offering glimpses of unique flora and fauna. The final ascent to the summit, however, is steep and challenging, requiring stamina and determination. The Gotemba Trail, the longest and most challenging route, starts from the lowest elevation and offers a true test of endurance. Regardless of the chosen trail, the journey to the summit of Mount Fuji is a transformative experience. Each step is a victory, each breath a testament to your inner strength, and the view from the top, a reward beyond measure. For centuries, poets, artists, and philosophers have sought inspiration in the shadow of Mount Fuji. They have captured its essence in brushstrokes and verses, their works reflecting the mountain's enduring power to evoke awe and wonder. Standing on its slopes, one can almost feel the presence of these creative souls, their spirits lingering in the air, their stories woven into the very fabric of the mountain. Imagine the renowned haiku master, Matsuo Bashō, standing on a nearby hill, his keen eyes observing the subtle changes in light and shadow as the sun dips behind the peak. His simple yet profound verses, capturing the fleeting beauty of the moment, echo through the ages, inviting us to appreciate the ephemeral nature of existence. Picture Katsushika Hokusai, the master of ukiyo-e, sketching furiously, trying to capture the mountain's perfect cone, its snow-capped peak piercing the clouds. His iconic woodblock prints, a testament to his skill and vision, have made Mount Fuji an enduring symbol of Japan's natural beauty. Mount Fuji, with its majestic presence, serves as a constant reminder that challenges, however daunting, can be overcome. It teaches us that the path to growth is often steep and demanding, but the rewards, like the breathtaking view from its summit, are well worth the effort. As you stand on the summit, gazing out at the world below, you realize that the climb is not just about conquering a physical obstacle. It's about conquering the mountains within ourselves. Just as Mount Fuji stands tall, a beacon of resilience and beauty, we too can strive to rise above our challenges. Each obstacle we overcome, each peak we summit, brings us closer to our full potential. Mount Fuji's slopes echo with stories, not just of ancient gods and legendary heroes, but of everyday people who dared to climb, dared to dream. Each year, thousands embark on the journey, their motivations as varied as the paths they choose. There's the seasoned climber, seeking to test their limits against the mountain's unforgiving terrain. The first-timer, drawn by the allure of the summit and the promise of self-discovery. One story tells of a young woman, Hana, who climbed to honor her late grandfather, a passionate mountaineer. Each step was a tribute to his memory, each breath a testament to the enduring bond they shared. Reaching the summit, she released a paper lantern into the dawn sky, her silent message of love carried by the wind. Another story speaks of a retired teacher, Kenzo, who had always dreamt of conquering Fuji, but never found the courage. Finally, in his twilight years, he decided to face his fear. The climb itself is a transformative experience. It's a journey stripped bare, where every ounce of energy, every shred of willpower is tested. The air thins with each ascending step, the world shrinking to the rhythm of your breath and the crunch of gravel underfoot. There are moments of doubt, of wavering resolve, when the summit seems an impossible distance away. It's in these moments, when the body screams for respite, that the mind takes over. The mountain, in its silent grandeur, becomes a mirror, reflecting your own inner strength. The burning in your legs, the shortness of breath, these are not just physical sensations, but echoes of the challenges you carry within. And as you push past the pain, as you find the will to take one more step, another, you realize that the summit is not just a destination, but a state of being. The journey becomes a metaphor for life itself, with its peaks and valleys, its moments of exhilaration and exhaustion. beyond the clouds. And then, after what feels like an eternity, you break through the clouds. The air is thin, crisp, infused with the ethereal glow of dawn. And there, before you, in all its majestic glory, stands the summit. It's a moment of pure exhilaration, a culmination of every ounce of effort, every bead of sweat shed along the way. The world stretches out below, a boundless tapestry of emerald green valleys, sapphire blue lakes, and cities that shimmer like scattered jewels. The sky, a canvas of ever-shifting hues, transitions from deep indigo to fiery orange as the sun, a celestial artist, paints the dawn with breathtaking beauty. In that moment, standing on the roof of Japan, the world seems to shrink, and yet, paradoxically, expand. You feel a profound connection to something much larger than yourself, a sense of awe and humility in the face of nature's grandeur. The climb, the struggle, it all fades into insignificance, replaced by a profound sense of peace, a quiet understanding that the journey, with all its challenges and triumphs, is its own reward. Finding Fuji within. But the true magic of Fuji lies not just in reaching its summit, but in carrying its spirit within you long after you've descended. It's about recognizing that we all have our own mountains to climb, our own personal summits to conquer. Perhaps your Fuji is a creative pursuit, a long-held dream of writing a book, composing a symphony, painting a masterpiece. It might be a personal challenge, overcoming a fear, breaking a bad habit, pushing past self-doubt to achieve a long-held goal. It might be something less tangible, a journey of self-discovery, a quest for inner peace, a desire to live a more meaningful life. Whatever your Fuji may be, the lessons learned on the mountain can guide you on your own personal ascent. Remember the camaraderie of fellow climbers, the shared struggle, the words of encouragement exchanged. Just as you were never alone on the mountain, you don't have to face your challenges in isolation. Seek out your tribe, your fellow travelers on the path to self-improvement, and draw strength from their support. Your own summit awaits. The journey may be long, the path fraught with obstacles. There will be moments of doubt, times when you question your resolve, when the summit seems nothing more than a distant dream. But it's in these moments, when you're tempted to turn back, that you must dig deep, summon the spirit of Fuji, and remember the lessons learned on its slopes. Believe in yourself, in your ability to overcome obstacles, to push past your perceived limitations. Embrace the challenges, for they are the stepping stones to growth. And never, ever give up on your dreams, no matter how audacious they may seem. For just as the sun inevitably rises over Fuji, casting its golden glow on all who seek its summit, so too will your own perseverance illuminate your path, leading you closer to your own personal peak. The climb may be arduous, but the view from the top, the sense of accomplishment, the realization of your own inner strength will make it all worthwhile. So take a deep breath, lace up your boots, and start climbing. Your own summit awaits. Your own summit awaits. Mount Fuji, in its serene grandeur, stands as a silent teacher, its lessons echoing far beyond its volcanic slopes. It reminds us that the most rewarding journeys are often the most demanding, that true growth lies beyond the boundaries of our comfort zones. Just as climbers from all walks of life converge on its base, each drawn by a personal calling, so too do we stand at the foot of our own metaphorical mountains. These personal peaks take many forms. They might be creative aspirations, yearned for dreams of writing a novel, composing a symphony, or painting a world-altering masterpiece. They could be the steely resolve to conquer a deep-seated fear, to break free from the chains of a limiting habit, or to finally silence the voice of self-doubt that whispers impossible. Perhaps your Fuji is less tangible, a journey of self-discovery, a yearning for inner peace, or a burning desire to craft a life imbued with meaning and purpose. Whatever form your mountain takes, the lessons whispered on the wind-swept slopes of Fuji can serve as your guide, your compass, your unwavering source of strength. Remember the unshakable camaraderie experienced on the mountain, the shared struggles, the silent understanding in the exchange of a tired smile, the simple power of words of encouragement offered between breaths. You are never alone on your journey. Seek out your tribe, those fellow travelers who understand the call of the summit and draw strength from their shared passion, their unwavering support. The ascent itself is a transformation. It's a stripping away of the extraneous, a paring down to the raw essence of self. With each step forward, with each breath drawn in the thinning air, the world shrinks to the rhythm of your heart, the crunch of gravel beneath your boots. There will be moments of doubt, whispers of uncertainty, times when the summit seems an impossible distance, a cruel mirage taunting your weary spirit. It is in these moments, when your body pleads for respite, that your spirit must rise to meet the challenge. The mountain, in its stoic silence, becomes a mirror, reflecting the depths of your own resilience. The burning in your lungs, the trembling in your muscles. These are not merely physical sensations, but echoes of the challenges we all carry within. And as you push past the pain, as you find the will to take one more step and then another, you begin to understand that the summit is not merely a destination, but a state of being. It is the profound realization that you are capable of far more than you ever thought possible, that the limits we perceive are often self-imposed boundaries, waiting to be shattered by the force of our own will. The journey becomes a poignant metaphor for the ebb and flow of life itself, with its exhilarating peaks and shadowy valleys, its moments of triumphant victory and quiet surrender. And within this delicate dance, this intricate interplay between perseverance and acceptance, lies the true essence of the climb. And then, after what feels like an eternity of struggle and surrender, you break through the clinging embrace of the clouds. The air is thin, invigorating, charged with the electric energy of the dawning day. And there, before you, in all its majestic splendor, stands the summit, a testament to the power of unwavering resolve. It is a moment of pure exhilaration, a symphony of emotions washing over you, a culmination of every ounce of effort, every bead of sweat shed along the way. The world unfurls beneath you, a breathtaking tapestry of emerald valleys, sapphire lakes, and cities that shimmer like scattered jewels in the morning light. Above, the sky transforms into a canvas of ever-shifting hues, transitioning from deep indigo to fiery orange, as the sun, a celestial artist, paints the dawn with breathtaking beauty. In that moment of silent communion with the heavens, standing on the roof of your world, the weight of everyday life seems to dissipate, replaced by a profound sense of peace, a quiet knowing that the journey, with all its inherent challenges and triumphs, was its own reward. The climb, the struggle, the moments of doubt and despair, They all fade into insignificance, eclipsed by the overwhelming realization that you have found something truly extraordinary, not on the summit itself, but within the depths of your own being. But the true magic of any summit, whether a snow-capped peak or a personal triumph, lies not in the fleeting moment of victory, but in carrying the spirit of the ascent within you long after you've descended back into the valley. It's about recognizing that life will present an endless series of mountains, each with its own unique set of challenges, its own breathtaking rewards. Remember the unwavering support of your fellow climbers, those kindred spirits who shared the weight of the journey. Just as you were never truly alone on the mountain, you don't have to face the challenges of life in isolation. Seek out your tribe, your personal cheering section, those who understand the intoxicating allure of the summit and will celebrate each victory, large and small, as if it were their own. Draw strength from their shared experiences, their unwavering belief in your ability to achieve anything you set your mind to. And never underestimate the power of extending a helping hand to those who are struggling on their own personal ascents. A kind word, a gesture of encouragement, a simple act of believing in someone else's dream can be the catalyst for extraordinary transformation. The path ahead may be long, winding, and fraught with unexpected obstacles. There will be moments of doubt, times when the siren song of fear threatens to drown out the chorus of your dreams. It is in these moments, when the summit seems lost in a fog of uncertainty, that you must dig deep, summon the spirit of Fuji, and remember the profound lessons etched upon your soul. Believe in yourself, in the limitless capacity of the human spirit to overcome adversity, to shatter self-imposed limitations. Embrace the challenges that life throws your way, for they are the stepping stones to growth, the fire in which your spirit is forged. And never, ever give up on your dreams, no matter how audacious, how improbable, how impossible they may seem. For just as the sun inevitably rises over Fuji, casting its golden glow on all who dare to seek its summit, so too will your own unwavering perseverance illuminate your path, guiding you toward the breathtaking vista of your own personal peak. The climb may be arduous, at times even excruciating, but the view from the top, the intoxicating sense of accomplishment, the profound realization of your own inner strength will make every ounce of effort worthwhile. So take a deep breath, lace up your boots, and start climbing. Your own summit awaits.